Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting video of Ask Me How. I'm your consultant, Logaviknesh. It's nice to meet you all, ladies and gentlemen. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that's very important. As you may, if like some of you people haven't seen my last video, please do check it out. And the ones who have already seen my last video, you may have got to know that the title was, "Are you ready to retire when your time is right?" This is a very common thing. Like when you reach the age of 55 and so, you'll retire when the time is right. And today I'm going to be talking about how should you prepare your retirement fund. So let's get it on. So if you take a look at this slide, by the way, you can see that it's written how much retirement fund do you need at the age of 55. So you can see it's written there: monthly expenses, age today, retirement fund needed, and based on the assumptions of the inflation rates at 3%, and your ROR, so rate of returns during the retirement, will be about 4%, and the retirement age estimation will be 55, and life expectancy, it means how long are you going to live, will be around 77. So if you take a look at monthly expenses, so if your expenses at 1,500 ringgit, and if your age if you're like 35 years old today, by the time you're 55, you'll need to save 645,547 ringgits in order to have a passive retirement income. You need to have that much of money when you're only 35. But when you're 40, you'll need to have about 556,000, and when you're 45, you need to have about 480,000, and when you're 50, you need to have about 414,000. And that's only when your monthly expenses is 1,500 ringgit per month, as well as when your monthly expenses are 4,500, you need to have almost $2 million. That's like 1.936 million ringgits, and you're 35 years old, and the list keeps going on. So this is an example on how much money you literally need, and that's why it is said, if you start investing right now, it is legit that you can see yourself more money to be grown with you in a very quick matter of time. So if you take a close look just now, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I've been trying to tell you, is that if you start investing small, as you can see, when you start investing at 35, it's like you can see the number of amount is bigger. So the bigger is better, right? In some case, that's why we always try to tell you, start today, or you should have started yesterday itself. Because the more you invest, that's why unit trust, when it comes to unit trust, it is known as the long-term investment plan for everyone. So please, this is literally once in a lifetime opportunity. Because why am I saying this? It's not because of the unit trust, it's because of the time. Time waits for no one. So before that, I would like to go to the next slide to tell you how is it important for you to start investing yesterday. This is like a simple example, and that, okay, if you take a look at this by example, it says that your initial investment, if you started out with 1,000 ringgit, and if you paid about 100 ringgit for every month, and let's say if you started by the early age of 25 years old, by the age of, it means that you just started out with 1,000, and you're going to pay 100 ringgit every month starting from age 25 until you're 45. And by the time you're 45 years old, you'll have an approximately 83,000 ringgit in your pocket. That's a colossal amount of money, and you just don't stop, because you're still young, you're still growing. You may have married by then, so just keep on investing, and by the time you're 65, you have yourself 687,000 ringgits. That is a whole lot of money, and this is all just coming if you only invest 100 ringgit only. And let's say if you start at the age of 35, maybe some of you maybe missed this opportunity, and you think you want to start late. All right, no problem. And within 10 years from 35, and if you invested, and you will be getting yourself 23,000 ringgit. And by the time you keep on investing, by the time until you're 65, you'll grow yourself 245,000 ringgit. Now, do you see the colossal difference between 10 years gap? That is what I'm trying to say. It's a colossal difference. And there are even more people. Let's say if you're 45 years old and you just start to invest, and if you keep on investing for 20 years non-stop, and still you'll be able to get yourself 83,265. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you should have started investing as yesterday. You should start investing even though as much as you got, because some people will be coming to us and telling them, oh, I need to find myself the right amount of money in order to invest. You don't have to do that. Because if you have the smallest amount of money with you, like an extra money, like even a few hundred ringgit, if you take a look at our slides itself, it says your initial investment is 1000 ringgit, and you can start off with 100 ringgit or 200. And when the time goes, you can top up any as how much as you want. When you have like when you hit the lottery or what's or not, just keep pumping the money until you are satisfied and if you reach the optimum growth of your money. Straightforward, simple plan, but the best retirement plan I can give you. If you have any inquiries, ask me how. I'm Logaviknesh, your financial consultant, and start investing yesterday. I'm just joking. Start investing by today. Time waits for no one. I'll see you soon.